Hello and welcome to another video from me, Rough Swordsman Wargamer. We've got an unbagging for you of a game from a series that I quite like, and this is River Battleships, a complete Panzer Grenadier game. And this is quite a recent one in the series, so what's all this about? During the Second World War, several Eastern European nations fielded flotillas of river monitors, armoured, shallow draft warships that operated on the great rivers. River Battleships is a complete Panzer Grenadier game introducing the actual river warships that served Poland, Czechoslovakia, Romania, Germany, Yugoslavia, Croatia and the Soviet Union. Everything you need to play, except dice, is here in this book. Rules, pieces, maps, charts and 16 scenarios featuring river monitor action. And here we've got some examples of the counters. And it says here, time 30 minutes to many hours, number of players 2, scale 200 meters per hex, and units are platoons. Playing pieces, 191 of 4 different sizes, and there are 2 17 by 11 inch semi-rigid map boards, 41 pages of rules and 16 scenarios, difficulty level 2 stars out of 5, and solitaire play is excellent. Okay, let's see what's inside. Let's open the bag. So, this is what we were looking at through the front of the bag. It's the combined special rules and series rules in one book. And it starts off with the special rules for River Battleships. How it all works. The river boats themselves. An explanation of their facing. So looks quite interesting. Combat for the river boats, drift, grounding, kedging, transporting units, anti-tank and bombardment fire and their effects, assaulting, boarding boats, ramming, opportunity fire for the boats. And there we are, and we're into these scenarios, 16 scenarios. Scenarios have the usual look for Panzer Grenadier with the map you're using, how many turns and that sort of thing, and the units involved and any special rules and victory conditions that apply. So, those go on for quite a while. Seems to be in different chapters. And a little bit about the monitors, which is always good. And then we've got the 4th edition rules, which are the rules being used at the moment, and you can sort of retrofit these to any of the Panzer Grenadier games. So I won't go through them. If you want to see the 4th edition rules, have a look at my unboxing of Panzer Grenadier Invasion 1944, which will give you a more detailed look at the rules. But these go on for quite a while. Very wordy, not a lot of pictures. People do moan about these rules. I don't find them too bad. There we are, we've got 33 pages of rules. and some examples of the boats from the different nationalities. There we go. Next is a single sheet of counters showing the ships, and here we've got some smaller examples and some marine units by the looks of it, along with heavy machine guns and some mortars and such. Here's some leaders, and here are the Romanians, I think, again with some marines and some admin markers. These again very thin, but if this is like any of the other Panzer Grenadier games, a little bit of stacking is required. And here's a look at the other side. Here's the Panzer Grenadier turn record chart. And here is the, some will say, very basic terrain chart, which is actually bifold. And some terrain notes here and on the back. Here's the bombardment chart, and as you can see, unless you have very high values, you need to throw very low or very high to score any hits. And on the other side, the assault chart. A player aid for the direct fire. And on the other side, the anti-tank fire table. The piece at the back of the bag, which had the details of the game. And on the other side, adverts for a couple of their products. And lastly, a couple of maps, single-sided on quite nice cardstock, and looking a little better than those orange marmalade maps from Eastern Front. And here's the other one. Let's have a quick close-up. Here's a little town or village on the corner of one of the maps. Yeah, quite nice looking maps, some forests there, and there's even detail on the water and the grasslands surrounding the woods. So this has been an Open the Bag, an unbagging of a newish release from Avalanche Press of River Battleships, a complete Panzer Grenadier game. Nice little package, but we'll see how it plays. Something new for me as a Panzer Grenadier player. So you never know, you might see it on the channel. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did and you haven't done so already, it would be great if you would consider subscribing to the channel. It really does help. The other thing that's of great value to the channel is pushing the like button of the video, the thumbs up. And if you want to be informed of other content the channel uploads, then push the bell. Leave a comment. Have you played this? Let me know what you think, because I love to read them. Thanks as always to my subscribers. Thank you very much. And as always, just before I go, if you want to support the channel a little bit further, well, now you can buy the channel a coffee. And those coffees go towards maintaining the channel and allowing it to upload new content. If you wish to check that out, I'll leave a link in the description, and thank you. So, until next time, as always, you take care and goodbye.